The night began with a whisper. If we stay here until dawn, we're finished. In August of 1776, on the shores of Long Island, the entire American Revolution stood one breath away from collapse. This wasn't a battle the Patriots were supposed to win. In fact, by every military measure, they should have lost everything. Just weeks earlier, the Declaration of Independence had been signed, bold and fragile. But paper courage meant little against the storm now gathering over New York. The British Empire had arrived with the largest expeditionary force it had ever sent across the ocean. Navy, infantry, Hessian mercenaries, all determined to crush rebellion in a single strike. Standing in their way was a young, untested army led by George Washington. Many of his men had never faced real combat. Some didn't even have matching shoes, but Long Island would give them no mercy. The British plan was elegant and deadly. While the Americans braced for a frontal assault, British generals slipped 10,000 troops through a secret pass, sweeping around the American flank. By the time the colonists realized they were surrounded, it was too late. Chaos tore through the lines, soldiers fled through woods and marshes, chased by disciplined Hessian bayonets. And in those desperate hours, one truth became painfully clear. If the British pressed their advantage, Washington's army would be cornered and destroyed. The revolution would die before it had a chance to live. But then, history bent. Instead of finishing the job, the British paused. Waiting for the perfect moment to strike, Washington seized the only chance he had. Under the cover of night, he ordered a silent evacuation across the East River. No fires, no talking, just darkness, discipline, and raw hope. The crossing was slow, agonizing, and impossible to repeat if they were detected. And then, as dawn approached and the last boats were still loading, the worst possible thing happened. Sunrise. If the British spotted them, thousands would be trapped. But nature intervened. A thick, unnatural fog rolled in from the river, covering the shoreline like a curtain drawn across a stage. Hidden by mist, the final boats slipped away. When the fog lifted hours later, the British charged into empty trenches. The Continental Army, the one they believed they had trapped, had vanished. This escape didn't win the war, but it saved it. Without Long Island, there would be no Trenton, no Saratoga, no alliance with France, no United States. A single night of silence and fog kept a revolution alive. The legacy of that moment is simple. Sometimes history turns not on victory, but on survival. If you enjoy uncovering forgotten turning points like this, subscribe for more stories that shape the world in ways we still feel today.